Hello everyone and welcome back for another Market Insights with me, Richard Perry, analysing markets for Infinox on Friday the 10th of December. Now, markets are a little bit subdued this morning. You've got a really important US inflation number that comes out later on that markets will certainly be looking out towards, and that may be one of the reasons why there's just a slight lack of intent in markets this morning. There is a mild US dollar strengthening taking hold, and that's sort of reasserting some of the trend that we have seen recently. Also, the trend of mild drift back on equity markets continues to see taking hold. But again, is this just an unwinding move on those indices before the next bull leg higher? I think those US inflation numbers this afternoon are likely to be an important driver of the next move for markets. We've got the expectation that inflation is going to rise again, but last month we had a really strong increase in inflation, and that caused a significant reaction through markets. So this is probably why markets are a little bit cautious this morning. Now, in terms of the charts we're looking out for today, we've got cable, which continues to trend lower. Another little tick higher on cable this morning into the downtrend resistance, but is this another chance to sell? Also looking at silver, another market that is trending lower and another market that is breaking lower as well. Again, what is the strategy there? And finally, on the S&P futures, as I said, indices are slightly moving lower in the last few hours, but is this again another chance to buy? Let's have a look. So onto the Infinox MT5 platform, starting off with sterling dollar. Now, cable has been driving lower for the last few weeks, really. Well, you can say that, a few months. But the acceleration of this trend lower has continued throughout the last few weeks, and it is driving lower, and it's moved below the support at 131.95, which pretty much, if I go onto the weekly chart, opens up this next sort of move lower towards 131.20, but essentially you'd be looking at 28.50 towards 26 figure if that was to be broken. So it's a really important move that we've seen at the moment. But put on the 4-hour chart, you can see this unwind back to the downtrend again. Also this falling moving average, which is the 21 period moving average on the 4-hour chart. And it seems as though once again rallies are being used as a chance to sell, falling over at resistance. Look at these breakdown levels, that old support becomes new resistance on the pullback. And it's interesting that it seems to be kicking in once again. And look at this 4-hour RSI unwinding back towards that 45.50 area. Again, time and again throughout this selling phase, that is an area where the market has fallen over on these little mini technical rallies. So we're still looking out for testing of the support levels, and you've got the initial support now at 131.60 area. I think that's likely to come under threat in the coming hours, certainly if that inflation number for the US is much higher than expected. And silver, another chart that has been trending decisively lower in recent weeks. And again, it's broken down yesterday. It had this basis of consolidation over the last week or so, but that broke down decisively with a strong bear candle yesterday. And that really does now open up 21.40. Look at the momentum, really negative on that daily chart. And again, look at this 4-hour chart as well. Anything unwinding back towards that 50 level, that is a chance to sell. That is classic bear market territory, or bear trending territory, certainly. And the consolidation breaking down that old support, the consolidation around 22.20 to 22 figure is now a basis of resistance. Zooming in one more level, you can see that 22 figure area has now become a basis of resistance in the last few hours as well. That old support is now new resistance breaking down. It certainly looks on course for 21.40. Finally, S&P futures, big long uptrend channel, rally within the trend channel, failing at just around the resistance area, interestingly, but drifting lower now, as indices have been. DAX, FTSE, all drifting lower at the moment. But I think these drift lower are going to be finding support and then moving for the next bull leg. And you can see here the breakout level. If I go up one more level on the 4-hour chart, you can see the importance of this support. Old support became resistance, but it's now supportive again on the way back higher through that level. And it's now between 46.50 to 46.70. Big band of support. Looking at that RSI on the 4-hour, look at that unwinding back towards 50, and then again, buying opportunity in my opinion there, and it looks like that they could be starting to build this support in the band here for the next bull leg higher. Obviously the resistance comes in at 47.11 and then 47.40 overhead as the all-time high. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it informative for your trading. I'll be back on Monday where I can hopefully help you out with the setting up for a new trading week with a lot of central bank moves. So I'll leave you with the Infinite support and resistance table, and I will speak to you then. Thank you very much.